You're watching Filter Kaapi, the channel that has always focused on bringing to you accurate, reliable and fact-based news, especially on the entire JEE and NEET issue. My name is T S Sudhir. The Supreme Court today took just 5 minutes, yes, just 5 minutes to dismiss the petition by 11 students who had sought postponement of the NEET and the JEE, which are scheduled to be held in the month of September 2020. The three-judge bench of Justice Arun Mishra, Justice B.R. Gavai and Justice Krishna Murari was emphatic in its verdict. It said life must go on, it cannot be stopped. In what was clearly a thumbs up to the government's efforts to open up the country, all sectors of the economy, including education, at least the conduct of several examinations, adjust to the new normal, learn to live with COVID-19, Justice Arun Mishra said that we have to move ahead with all safeguards. In fact, the Bar and Bench website quotes Justice Mishra as asking the students, are you ready to waste one whole year? The implication was that if the situation is such that the COVID infections continue and you continue to want further postponement of the exams till normalcy returns, that will only result in the wastage of an entire academic year. Now, as we know, there are 4 petitions which were seeking that the examinations should be held on schedule in September. 2 of them were represented by Advocate Jayakriti Jadeja and Mitul Shelat. The one by Advocate Alak Srivastav had sought postponement of the examinations. Srivastava said that he was not looking for indefinite postponement, but Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, who was appearing for the National Testing Agency and the Ministry of Education, informed the Supreme Court that all health safeguards would be implemented while conducting the 2 examinations. The court agreed with Mehta and said that NEET and JEE will not be postponed. Now, why did the court decide to go by the NTA's conditions that the exams must be held? I spoke to different stakeholders to get this report on what actually happened in the court. Point number 1, one of the most important factors is actually what I had flagged in yesterday's video, that the judiciary is generally not inclined to interfere in executive decisions. I had said that in black and white yesterday, unless the court finds some decision to be arbitrary or unreasonable, right? Which is why I keep saying in several of my videos, understand the law, do not go blindly by what people say on different channels to give false hopes and mislead all you students. The judges said precisely the same in the Supreme Court today. Justice Mishra said, and I quote, let the executive run the country, we are not here to do that. In this case, the court decided to leave it to the wisdom of the agency, that is the National Testing Agency, to conduct the examination. Now, what was also important was another aspect, the fact that the Home Ministry had also given the nod for various examinations to be held in the country, especially the final year examinations for the UGC. And therefore, if the NTA also had the approval of both the Home Ministry and the Health Ministry, it obviously lent a lot of weight to its contention that it can go ahead and conduct these examinations. Again, this is a point that I had referred to while doing a video on the UGC case, that these are specific and clear pointers to which way the JEE and the NEET case could go in the Supreme Court. Now, let's come to what exactly happened in those 5 minutes. Now, as soon as the court assembled, Justice Mishra told Alak Srivastava that this is not a numbers game. Again, I had said this, it's not about majority and minority. Justice Mishra said that we have petitions both for and against postponement. How are we to balance the two? Alak Srivastava made the point that the Prime Minister has reportedly said that the vaccine for COVID-19 would be available by the end of the year, by December. So it's better to postpone the exams till such time. He also clarified that he is not asking for an indefinite postponement, but only till such a time that normalcy returns. Now, at this juncture, the court said that the COVID is here to stay for another year or so. And since CLAT is scheduled for the month of September 2020, the law admission test, UPSC for October, as are many other examinations, these 2 exams of NEET and JEE too should be conducted. The court also observed that educational institutions the world over are opening up. Justice Arun Mishra said, so will the courts open very soon, and asked Srivastava if he in fact opposed the opening of the courts. The petitioner said no, he favored it, and that kind of took the wind out of the arguments. Tushar Mehta, the Solicitor General, made it clear that there is no reason to postpone the examinations anymore. He said earlier circumstances when the exams were postponed in the month of July were different. Now everything has been factored, everything has been taken into consideration. Now the petitioners who were hoping for the postponement for the exams and praying for the postponement, but basing their hope on what happened in the case of other exams, CBSE, ICSE, the Chartered Accountancy exam. But those examinations were different because all the exams were cancelled by the respective boards, not by the Supreme Court. There's that big difference out there. So that's how the case went in the Supreme Court today. Now the onus is on the students to make good use, make best use of whatever time they have before the examinations. The JEE starts on the 1st of September, whichever day they have been slotted for between the 1st and the 6th of September. The NEET is on the 13th of September, and it's also for the NTA to walk the talk to ensure that the best and the safest arrangements are made for the benefit of the students, and also for the local administration to facilitate the transport of arrangements for all the students to come to the examination center, to ensure that there is no kind of overcrowding and that social distancing is maintained outside and at the different examination centers. So all the best to all the students. May God bless you, and I hope all of you remain safe. Thank you very much for watching.